Many people do not understand the real value of the numbers and the income that they're going to get in retirement. I speak with a number of folks who say, yeah, we're going to get Social Security, but they really don't understand how much it is or how valuable it is. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some of the ways for you to rethink a little bit Social Security, because it's a really important component for your retirement income. But before we get there, subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications bell so you can be alerted to when we post new videos. Trust me, I understand some of the hesitancy. Social Security Administration is a government agency. Do we believe what they tell us? Are we supposed to trust everything they provide to us? I want to share with you and give you some context so you can understand how to properly think about Social Security and what it can mean for you, your spouse, and your family. So one of the big questions that we get from our clients is, will Social Security be there for me? That's a big concern. So let's deal with it head on. So here's a slide. By the way, do you know what OASDI stands for? Old Age Survivorship Disability Insurance. Maybe they ought to change the name of that. I don't feel that old, do you? But here's a look behind the numbers. The trust fund balance was approximately $2.9 trillion at the end of 2019. At the end of 2020, it was pretty much in the same place. It had an increase in assets of approximately $11 billion. In essence, this is a pay-as-you-go system, and more of us are retiring, fewer of us, in a sense, are working. So there's going to be more money going out than coming in. So what do the numbers tell us? So without getting too much into the weeds here, what the Social Security Administration trustees came up with is that without reform, without doing anything, the benefits will fall to approximately 79% in 2035. But we do believe, and there are numbers of reforms, and you can go to our Social Security playlist to take a look at what some of those reforms are, particularly that have been suggested by the latest administration. But the reality is that the system is not going bankrupt, and that at the very worst case scenario, and I don't even believe it goes there, that 80% of the benefits that have been promised will be able to be paid out in 2035. But again, I do believe reform will happen. The bottom line for baby boomers is your benefits are not likely to be affected by any Social Security reform. So what's a clearer way to think about Social Security? These numbers may floor you. So if your monthly benefit is $2,000 today, and you live 10 more years, assuming a 2% cost of living adjustment, you will receive $276,000. If you live for 20 more years, you'll receive over $600,000. And if you live 30 more years, assuming a 2% rate of inflation, approximately $1 million. And the really surprising part here is that at full retirement age, and we'll define that in just a moment, the full retirement benefit is closer to $3,000 a month, not $2,000. So these numbers get much higher. There's extraordinary amount of income available to you looking forward. So Social Security is an inflation-protected income. You've paid the premium in every paycheck, so be smart about how and when to collect. Now, this is a very important point to be made here, okay? First of all, if you're collecting a pension from somewhere, you typically don't get a cost of living increase. You do with Social Security. The other side of that is what we've seen from Social Security and the cost of living increases is that they have been generally a bit more than just the general inflation rate. So your ability to keep up with, have an inflation adjusted income looking forward is a very valuable aspect of Social Security. Now, there are over 567 different Social Security strategies to claim from. And if you're at all confused about this, if you're preparing for retirement, go up to our banner. Spend 2 minutes invested in yourself and fill out our quiz. I will get you and score for you which of the 3 retirement preparedness stages you are in. I will get you the first chapter of my new book, Don't Outlive Your Money in Retirement, and also a couple of worksheets so you have a little bit more clarity about what you should be doing as you prepare for this next chapter in life. So let's define a very important concept here: what full retirement age actually is. As you can see here, if you're born between 1943 and 1954, your full retirement age is 66. If you were born 1960 or later, your full retirement age is 67, and anywhere in between, it's prorated. I actually am born in 1955, so my full retirement age is 66 years and 2 months. So the big question is, when do you apply? And here we'll take a look at applying benefits early. If you apply for them early, let's say at age 62 when you're first able or eligible to claim it, and if your full retirement age is 67, then you're only going to get 70% of your full retirement age benefit. If you wait till age 64, it'll be an 80% of that amount. But if you wait till age 67, you'll get the full benefit. But what if you apply after full retirement age? You will earn an 8% annual delayed credit. So if you wait till age 68, you'll get 108% on the right-hand side if your full retirement age is 67. If you wait till age 70, you'll get 124% of your full retirement age benefit. Now think about this for a moment. I'm guaranteeing you an 8% increase each and every year after your full retirement age until age 70. Can you get that in the stock market? Can they guarantee you that type of increase in your income? Social Security does. It's a very hearty benefit and a very valuable feature for you and your family. So I want to share with you the numbers here in terms of delaying benefits. I'm not recommending that you do or that you don't, but I want to share with you the numbers so that you can see how big they really are. The answer is that you get more income later on. Let's start on the left side of this chart. If you started your claim at age 62, at age 70, you'd be getting $2,460. That's assuming that if you claimed at age 67, your amount that you were going to get now at age 70, if you started at 67, would be $3,515. Yet if you waited till age 70, at age 70, you'd get $4,359. Take a look at age 80. Interesting. If you had claimed it at age 62, you'd only get about $3,000. But if you had started your claim at age 70, 10 years later at age 80, you'd be getting $5,313 or an extra $2,300 a month. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons about when to actually take it. And I didn't really want to get into the weeds with you here. I just wanted to share with you the true value of Social Security. In addition to these numbers they provide for your spouse if he or she survives you, you can also have divorced benefits no matter how many times you've been married. Say Larry King, who'd been married 7 times, right? Not only he, but all of his 7 ex-spouses could claim it if they all reached the criteria necessary to make that claim. There's a lot of value to a lot of people here, and it's really important to understand the ins and outs of Social Security. So, what you need to do is go to our playlist and really dive deep into some of those videos that are here, because it'll get you the information that you're looking for to maximize the income that you need.